up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. We are down here, and it's Friday. We are down here. I don't want to start hollering and screaming down here. Listen to a little Khalid. I'm on my way to Starbucks real quick. There's no one out on the streets. I heard that the airlines, they are canceling flights today. That's messed up. That is messed up. They know how the people feel about these days and how they get to go back home and all this other stuff. And now they canceling flights. I feel like that's hell of intentional. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's just very convenient. I feel like that's very, very convenient to just cancel flights. Right? This is from the Neighborhood Talk. Won't be home for Christmas. United, Delta, and Alaska Airlines cancels thousands of Christmas Eve flights over the fear of Omicron variant. Neighbors, looks like these airlines aren't taking any chances with the Omicron and his virus. That's crazy. Why are y'all saying it like that? According to NBC, the growing number of airlines have been forced into cancellations as a new variant surging across the globe brings thousands of people hopeful holiday travel plans to a halt. At least 2,000 flights have been canceled. That's messed up. I feel like that's intentional. I don't know why. I feel like that shit is intentional as hell. I don't know. I just feel that's weird. Okay, let's go to Starbucks. To clean these glasses. I just slapped on these other glasses real quick. But I'm kind of trying to see. I'm always trying to see if the damn line is super long. It's not. It's only 7:30, so it's not on right now. So, what's up, y'all? So, was y'all trying to go home and stuff? I have a mask? Okay, I have a mask. Come on, let's go, bro. Yeah, I just feel like it's intentional. That seems very convenient to me. I don't know. Nationwide spike of the cases this week has had a direct impact on our flight crews and people who run our operations. That's what United Airlines said. So people have been impacted by it. So that's what it is. There's a lot of things going on about Nene Leakes and her two new boyfriends. I don't know. I just was looking at the video of Nene and the guy with the beard, right? He's a clothing designer. And I was looking at him and Nene, right? And she's pointing the camera towards her, and then she flips the camera on him. And I'm like, y'all don't realize that when y'all flip the camera on the man, it has the same filter. The filter stays. Now y'all look alike. Now y'all look alike. Y'all look just alike because you got the filter on you and you flip the camera on him trying to show your man and he got the same filter. His nose is all pointed. His eyes is all bright. His contour is all smooth. Y'all don't realize that? I was like, ugh. They look like twins because she got the damn filter on him. Girl, it's a mess. Let me order my drink, honey. I'm gonna tell y'all. Shout out to whoever. I forgot. Hold on. Let's see what we're doing here. Yes, can I have a venti dirty chai latte double with oat milk, no foam, 3 pumps of brown sugar syrup, and 180 degrees? No foam, please. And a sugar plum Danish. And that's all. Thank you. Honey, they don't spend no time in here. Now, shout out to the diva who gave me that damn recipe, because, baby, that is everything that I need in a drink. Do you hear me? Everything I need in my coffee is espresso, chai, oat milk, and then the brown sugar syrup, girl. It's perfect. I love it because it's like the spiciness of the chai, the bitterness of the espresso, the sweetness of the brown sugar, the creaminess of the oat milk, girl. It's amazing. It is amazing. And I love it because I love chai tea and I love espresso. So it's perfect. And I never thought of those together. I don't know why I never thought of it together. It tastes incredible. Like when I tell you, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's everything. It's everything. It is. So what else are we talking about in the thing? We might go to the park today. I was gonna go back home, but we could go. We could go to the park today. Okay. Yeah, so Nene got two boyfriends, so good for her. Like I said, whatever Nene's doing, I don't care. I don't even know why anyone would even try to put any type of parameters on how Nene is living her life. Her husband is dead. She's a widow. She doesn't need to die with him. She doesn't. And hopefully Greg had a wonderful life insurance policy. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Y'all love to perform on the internet for the people and act like, oh my gosh, what would have been appropriate for you so that Nene could do what you wanted her to do and be wherever she needed to be for you in order for you to be comfortable. What did you need Nene to do? What does Nene need to do for y'all to feel comfortable? What is appropriate for y'all after your husband dies? What is the appropriate length of time before you start dating again? Y'all let Nene know what y'all want her to do so that you can be comfortable. Can I redeem some rewards? Good morning. Hi, I have some stars. Hold on. How do I do it?
So here we can click on.
I did redeem.
Yeah, redeem. And then in person.
Oh.
Alright, and then go to
Scan.
Yeah. And did you wanna redeem your points for the drink and your food item?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, here you go.
Thank you. Thank you so
Happy
much.
holidays.
Do you have a stopper?
Yeah, I got you. Here you go.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay, you too. Okay, y'all. Hold on. I have to undo this. Okay. Because it was like bunching up. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's go. We could go. It's daytime. We'll go. We'll go over to the little area where we go normally. It's raining. It might start raining, y'all. It's been raining all day. Yesterday. So I have a few minutes so we can go to the park real quick. I was gonna go back home, but it's good because then I don't have to set up and do all of that stuff. So it's actually perfect. Perfect. All right, so I don't know. What do y'all want? That's the thing. I think a lot of people, as this is like, I'm just from this place. If you're not hurting anybody, she's not doing anything wrong. She, like I said, hopefully Greg had a beautiful life insurance policy, so Nene is cool. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they set that shit up so his children and Nene can be great when he dies. Like, and then it's like Nene, she shouldn't be out. She just wanted a life insurance policy. I really saw somebody in the comments saying she just wanted the life insurance policy. Like, do you think she would rather have a life insurance policy, or do you think she'd rather have Greg there? And then, do you think she could have kept Greg from dying of cancer? Like, y'all be saying some dumb stuff. Like, I think it's just to say stuff. Like, Miss Wanda, you just be saying shit to say it, just to see your words in the comment section. It don't matter how dumb it sounds. It don't matter how stupid you look. Y'all be saying some dumbass shit in them comments. I told you she just wanted the life insurance policy. If he died, she didn't have no choice but to claim the damn life insurance policy. What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? It's a mess. It is a mess. I hate to see a bunch of junk. When I tell you, I cannot stand to drive by somebody's garage and it looks like it's like packed and it's like packed and full of stuff and everything. Oh my God. I get like, why is your garage like that? There's nobody at the park, honey. One car. Okay, let's go, because I have a few stories that I saved this morning. But that was the one thing that I saw with Nene and her filter on her face. And when she panned the camera over to her clothing designer boyfriend, he had the same filter on his face. I said, oh my God, they look like twins. Nene and her man look alike. So let's see, what else are we going to talk about? Okay, let's get our drink together. Girl, I said no foam, so it is, when I tell you, it's perfect. It has every single flavor. Oh my God, I just spilled some and it's super hot. Oh my God. I spilled some. Girl, that is so ugly. That is so ugly. Hold on. All right, let's do that. Can you guys see it still? All right, let's fix this. Okay. So what are we talking about? I'm gonna leave the car on a little bit. Let me take my foot off the brake. Okay. I'll make sure everything is together, honey, because we don't want to go flying over the damn sidewalk into the park because I didn't put my car in park. Okay. So, but what y'all want Nene to do? What do y'all think? Honestly, let's get down in the comments. Tell me, do you think it is too soon for Nene to be traipsing around town with not one but two mens, honey, after her husband died a few weeks ago? And if so, what is the appropriate amount of time for Nene to be put on ice in order to honor her husband's life and grieve? How long is good for you? Let me know what y'all think. Okay, so let me see. Let me get over here to my save things. All right, so Trevor Noah speaks on the Dave Chappelle controversy. And when I tell you the way that he responded to this was so brilliant, just listen to this here.
Did Dave Chappelle cross the line? Yes, no. It immediately puts me in a position where I have to choose a side when I think that the matter is a lot more complex than that. I think everybody is defining the line for themselves.
No, society defines a line.
No.
You see what you're saying now is you're saying society has decided. But America is clearly divided in that half of society has gone like, no, Dave Chappelle, we love what you said. We're sick of wokeness. We're sick of people being told
He's
what to
telling the
say.
truth.
We're sick of not knowing how to use the right pronoun. You're right, Dave Chappelle. So then if half of society is saying Dave Chappelle is right and half of society is saying that he's wrong, then that means there is no line. It means society is seeing the line from two different sides. And so that's why I say you cannot say, did he cross the line? Because which side are you looking at the line from defines whether or not he crossed it.
In your mind, did he cross the line?
Did Dave Chappelle...
What do y'all think of that? What do y'all think of that? First of all, he didn't answer the question, but he gave a perspective that says no matter what, there's going to be someone is not going to like it. Someone's going to like it and someone's not going to like it. Who determines that? She's talking about society, but society is split. So now what? Who's to say that you are right and who's to say that you are wrong, that he is wrong? It's just a matter, like literally a matter of perspective. That's what he basically said. It's just a matter of perspective. What side are you looking at? Then she's not the best interviewer, and I would have asked Trevor Noah, so what perspective do you have? Since you want to answer the question all funny style, what perspective do you have? What side are you standing on? That's what I would have asked Mr. Noah. Mr. Noah is what I would have asked, honey. Saweetie. This is from Hollywood Unlocked. It says a throwback heaven or hell freestyle. And this is Saweetie rapping, right? So I'm going to let y'all hear her rapping, and then I'll give you my, this is old, right? This is from, it doesn't say what year it's from, but it's old and it's Saweetie rapping. So just listen.
Get degrees, some women just hustle and get it in between. Whatever is the issue, don't catch me on my knees. Everybody got a price, but you can put a price on me. Tell my daddy I'ma get it. Quit his 9 to 5. Tell my mama that I miss her. We not seeing eye to eye. We don't be seeing eye to eye. I guess that is what happens when pride is not put aside. Ambitions of a rider. All my niggas, some women sell pussy. All my niggas know I'll get what they desire, get what they require. Fendi and Chanel, Giuseppe while you're selling the LV up on their belt. Get my niggas meals, I do got them like Uncle Phil. And if my nigga catch a case, I smell Bel Air and call for bills. So what we doing for a deal, or are we aiming for appeals? That's what a real one do. They keep they niggas out of here. All my niggas know I'll get what get what.
That's why she runs out of breath. Girl, you got too many words. You trying to get too many words inside of the rhythm. It's too many. That in that part right there, I was like, that's why she be running out of breath. Because you be trying to put too many, you have no breath control, and you try to put too many words together to try, and it's like you trying to get everything out before you run out of to the end of your lyric. That's why I said she'd be running out of breath. That was whack to me too. The one that I liked from her, I think it was a Pretty Girl freestyle. That was the one that I liked from Saweetie. That where she had on like the red with the red, she had the red nails on, the bamboo earrings on. Had her little ponytail with a bang swoop. Y'all remember that? I know you remember. That's what I liked. There's this, I don't know who this girl is. Jada Chaves corrects somebody who said that she has had a BBL and she's dancing or whatever, and she was like, no, ass shots stink. And I just thought, like, I thought about how this BBL thing, and I don't know if anybody else has noticed it, but there has been a change in what is deemed desirable in a very short amount of time. And tell me if I'm off on this. You know, I look at things from a different perspective sometimes, and like a lot of y'all say, I don't agree with you all the time, but just hear me out, okay? We have a society where we would like for women to do the choosing, right? But in a patriarchy, men do the choosing. And because men do the choosing, and we learn that very early on in life, in elementary school, that the boys do the choosing. And because of that, because they are the ones that are setting the standards of what they would like to see in a woman visually, because you've also been sold that men are more visual than women, when there are studies that show that men are not more visual and not turned on more visually than, they're not turned on more visually than women. They actually are not turned on. I've read several studies, and I'll put the link in there, the one that takes you to the study where it says that men are no more visual than women. So that's a lie. But anyways, so you've been sold this idea that men are more visual, therefore, in order to attract a partner, you have to design yourself so that you are chosen, right? Just stay with me for a second. Men have, through music, luckily we have social media. Now you can actually see what they like based on tapping, right? Just a quick little tap. We could tell what they like. So now we have this supply needs to meet the demand. And a few years ago, the demand was asking for bodies shaped a certain way. The demand, right? And when I say demand, that means there's a lot of this being asked. So the supply, if you notice, gradually has changed. The supply has altered and laid on the table and had elective surgery to meet the demand of this shaped body, right? Shout out to Kim Kardashian. I think she had also a great influence on the way that this prototype, this bootleg of the prototype to be modeled by women. And so they go get these body adjustments and enhancements to meet the demand. But now I'm seeing, right? And I tell you over and over again that men are fickle, right? Fickle, meaning I like this for about 5 years. And after that, I think it's disgusting. I don't even like it. I think it's disgusting. I've even also altered my preferences because I no longer like the aesthetics of what the BBL provides. I no longer like it. And now you have the supply no longer needed or wanted or desired because the ones who make the demands have decided they don't like it anymore. So now what do you do with all of these manufactured bodies? I think it's incredible that women really will go out, have elective surgery, lay on a table so that their bodies are desirable enough to meet the demand. And now these people have decided they don't like that body shape anymore. And now men are saying we like a different aesthetic. And like K. Michelle said, when you go have these procedures done, make sure that you have enough money to have them adjusted back to your regularly scheduled programming. You have all of these women, and it was just this video of Jada. I don't know who she is. I don't know whose baby's mother she is. It's the only way we know these women. We don't know you outside of anything but your attachment to a man. That's another thing, but that's another conversation. But anyways, I don't know who she is. Jada somebody. And it just reminded me how men will say, this is what we like. This is what we like. And we see little girls behaving that way because now they can see what their classmates like. And these little boys have a warped view of what is attractive because now they're looking at images through this this app called Instagram, where it's not real. It's not being projected. Realness is not being projected back to you. So now you have a warped idea of what is attractive. And now these little girls who don't have what this looks like are now desiring what this looks like earlier. And now they're not happy with their bodies at 13 and 14 and 15 years old. Because now they're looking at what boys like, and what they like is a distorted image of what a woman should look like. And so they want to, because they've also been told, the little girls, right? The boys, they got to like you. You want to be attractive? This is what the boys like. And as they grow up, they start modeling their behavior according to what the boys like. We have to do something different. We have to do something different. This is on Hollywood Unlocked. Jason Lee was interviewing Tiffany Haddish, and Tiffany basically said that what Common told her about why he wanted to break up doesn't match what he's telling everybody. And this is just another example how Tiffany was sitting there not willing. And I know, like, in a relationship, when you have a relationship with somebody and it's over, there are pieces of the relationship that you want to keep private, right? It's just between y'all two. What you had, what was discussed, is just between y'all two. So you honor those things. But when you are silent so that another woman doesn't have enough information to know whether or not she should walk into this relationship, because Tiffany described Common as a bee fluttering around to different flowers. What do bees do when they go to different flowers? Extract and take from, right? But the flower is there for that purpose, right? They're working together, right, for a common goal. But when Jason says, that sounds like some bullshit, what is it? And she says, we're cool. What are you protecting? Like, that's the thing. I don't get it. I just don't understand it. What did he tell you? So here's a little bit of it.
Trev, you were there without him, single, and you're single now. But I just interviewed him, and he said the reason why. First of all, I have to tell you, as somebody who talks to you every single day, as somebody who knew that the relationship had ended, I hadn't even said anything. I read it on People, and then I texted to you, and then is that when you saw it? How did
No, I saw you texted to me, but my publicist texted me before you did, and was like, but they emailed me and said that People magazine just hit us up about this. We're not responding, and I was like, what the who the
And you hadn't told nobody. So this is my thing. Like, how does your business about your relationship get out if only two people know that it's over?
No. More than two people in my camp knew that it was over.
Okay.
And I'm sure a bunch of people in his camp knew, because I sure was calling them like, can y'all get my stuff out of his house? Can you send it to my house?
What?
Please, thank you. Appreciate it.
So how do you feel about it being over?
I'm fine with it. It's gonna be new opportunities. I miss him. From time to time, but that's what any relationship, an intimate relationship that you might have, you miss them. But I'm fine with it. It's cool.
But he said in the interview that the reason why it was ending was because of busy schedules, which I didn't really. I mean, I love Rashid, and I know you love Rashid too.
Call him Common, Jason. The fuck, Rashid.
I didn't want to be rude in the interview, but come on now, that doesn't make sense, because you're both famous, you're both busy, you both have schedules.
Right.
What did you think about that?
The same thing everybody else was thinking in them comments.
Well, people were saying he's the common denominator because they talked about his past relationships with other famous women. I asked him in the interview, does he have a thing for famous women? He says, no, he just loves powerful women.
He might be the type of person that never like really settles with somebody. Maybe he's like a, he's like a bee going from flower to flower to flower. I don't know. I wish him nothing but joy and happiness. He will always be cool.
Okay, that's the PC answer. But were you angry when you saw his answer?
I was disappointed. Mm-hmm. I was very disappointed. I was like, oh, okay, because that's not what you told me. But okay.
Wait, well, what did he tell you?
You know what? That's between us.
And do you feel like at this point you're done with, like, famous guys? Would you date another famous man?
I will one.
I will fuck one. Come on, Tiffany. And you better sign an NDA because she like to run her mouth. But baby, that's not what he told her. So what did he tell her? And I would like to know, why do you guys think that Common is someone? This is what I said the last time. Are you entering as a woman, entering a relationship with Lonnie? What's his name? Lonnie Lynn, Rashid Lonnie Lynn, whatever his name is, Common. You saw how Jason was trying to call him by his government. Girl, call him Common, okay? Y'all ain't that fucking cool. Anyway, why do you, as a woman, walking into a relationship with Common, based on what you've seen before, why do you think, because she said he might be the one that never settles down. Did you think when you entered a relationship with him that y'all were going to settle down? When every time he breaks up with someone, it's at the part where it gets like kind of serious, like we want to go to the next level. It's usually how many years? 2, 3, 4 years. It's usually at the mark, right? With Serena, it was over. Serena went, found Alexis Ohanian, which was probably the best bet for her, baby. Move over, Common, okay? Angela Rye, I don't know if she's dating, but apparently she wanted kids. This girl says, that's not what you told. It wasn't the busy schedule. What did he tell you? That's just between us. That's not cool. Because the next woman, like, put the Yelp review out there, Tiffany, because the next woman needs to know that this man is a bee, right? Running around, landing on flowers, taking from the flower and fluttering on to the next flower. So why won't you say, girl, he don't want to fucking get married. He doesn't want to get married. He's a good time for a little time. If you want to have a good time, he pays attention to the pocketbook, and he's good for that. But that's it. Don't try to want to get married. Don't try to make it official, lock him down or none of that. Because this is that type of man. I don't understand why she won't say that. I don't get it. Y'all let me know. Why do you think no one will say anything? Like I said, I understand keeping relationships and pieces of the relationship sacred. But if what he said to Jason in an interview is different from what he said to you in terms of why you broke up, you don't think that you should share that? I think she should, not just because I'm nosy, but I think that if he's saying something to the public differently, that means he's lying. He's lying. He's being dishonest, right? Because if he told you something else and you were kind of disappointed, why won't you mention what he told you? Maybe she's saving it for the book, girl. Whatever. Mena, so she tweets and says, so is the new trend saying that you don't celebrate Christmas is just to avoid having to spend money on your own kids? Girl, like I said, just accept Safari ain't shit. You knew that when you pulled the stunt and got married. You knew last Christmas he wasn't shit. So if he's making an excuse not to buy kids Christmas gifts to say, I don't celebrate Christmas, girl. Okay, whatever. You celebrate Christmas. And anyways, what are you celebrating, Erica? Like, let's really get down to it. Is it just about buying gifts, or are you really celebrating the birth of baby Jesus? Get the fuck out of here. You're not. You just want a way to spend money because you motherfuckers don't have any other barometer of what love looks like unless somebody is buying something for you. These transactional relationships got y'all fucked up to the point where you determine your value based on what a motherfucker can buy you, and not only buy you, but show the internet what they bought you. That's where you motherfuckers are today. And that's why you mad because Safari done probably said, I don't celebrate Christmas. I ain't buying nobody shit. And now you sitting over there feeling worthless because you've attached value to fucking material shit. Merry Christmas, okay? Merry fucking Christmas. Get over it, girl. Get over it. Here's another story. Twista's daughter opening up for him at a rap concert. He didn't want to meet or talk to her. Let's see what this says.
Was talking for a while.
Okay.
Okay.
This is
So,
from the Neighborhood
after
Talk.
I turned 18, which I'm 21 now, I was living in Vegas, and that's when me and Twista was talking for a while. Blah, blah, blah. It never went anywhere. He started ignoring me. I said, fuck it. I just continued to live my life. Was not thinking about him. I started pursuing my music career. Had nothing to do with him. I was just living my life, not worried about it. I done went 18 years without seeing this man. I was cool. Fast forward to 2021, this year, manager reaches out to me from a friend of mine that I knew, and he said that he heard my music and he would like me to open up a show for Twista. He told me he had heard the whole backstory, and he said that me opening up for Twista would be a great idea. He said open up the show for him, and then y'all could talk at the end of the meet and greet, you know. At this point, I'm just excited. Okay, so to be on stage more than anything, and came time to meet him. He didn't want to talk. That's pretty much it to the story. The manager that was managing me and booking me on shows later that week, he was about to have me open a show for Miguel and some other people, and told me that if I wanted to get to higher levels, I had to bust my wide open. And I told this man no. He pulled his penis out, put a condom on it, and I was just in the hotel room. I had to call my grandma, I had to call my mom, sexually assaulted. At this point, I didn't want anything to do with Twista. I didn't try to get to your ass. This manager that sexually assaulted me, went through a lot. So I just made that TikTok video because it was funny. And then y'all got engaged, so I didn't want to leave y'all hanging. But honestly, I really don't, to be on stage more than anything, I really don't care as much as I used to. I mean, I care, but I really don't, I'm just living my life. Living my life like it's golden. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever.
I ain't mad at you. Got nothing but love for you. Do you think, boy? Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I gotta turn it down because I'll get a copyright strike for Tupac. It says, what's up with these fathers not wanting to be in their kids' lives? And not only did you try to go see your dad, but your manager sexually assaults you. Girl. And y'all be like, not all men. Not all men. Not all men. Honey, just give them some time. Just give them time. Not all men. You know what? I'm happy that as these kids get older, they're now talking about their parents, right? They're talking about, because remember, like last year, we got to hear about Lauryn Hill's relationship with her child, right? And how that looked for her. I don't understand, like, these kids are going to start talking on the internet. They don't know anything else but how to talk on the internet. This is how they interact with people. That's so funny because I hear people all saying, why you got to put it on the internet? This is how people communicate. And you're going to have to get with the times. People communicate like this. And people have platforms, and people are listening to other people. And so people want to hear what other people have to say. And so therefore they will amplify their voices for them. I'm so glad that these kids are coming out and talking about that. But Twista not wanting to see his daughter and not wanting to meet his child is not shocking for somebody like him. It's not shocking for the man not to want to see. It's not shocking. It's not shocking. It's not shocking. It's not shocking. Him being ain't shit, not shocking. Him being a deadbeat dad, not shocking. Not. That's the culture of our community. I'm sorry. When the majority of the collective behaves a certain way, you're going to have to go ahead and say, hey, you know what? This is the culture. Fatherless homes, the culture. And that's like the culture of Americans, not just Black Americans. You know how many fatherless homes there are? You know how many women are breadwinners in their home across the board? Not just Black women, white women too, Latinas too. Yeah. Breadwinners. Women are the breadwinners in America. In a patriarchy, men don't have to do shit. It's just like, I have a penis, I'll do whatever I want. I treat women the way that I want to treat them. They're going to keep coming after me and going, you know how many women are going to try and partner with Common, believing for some odd reason, some fucking chip inside of your brain tells you, makes you believe that you are going to be different than the last 4 women. Something about you is special. And you're going to make Common change his mind. You're going to be the one. You're going to be the special one. You know how many women are going to do that? You know how many people are going to still fuck with Twista after knowing that his daughter tried to talk to him, road manager or whatever? Girl, this is a mess. This is a mess. I have no expectations, and that's why they get away with so much stuff, because no one has any expectations. No one has any expectations. It's really sad. Here we are. James Franco speaks out about sexual misconduct allegations. I did sleep with students. Here he goes.
Look, I'll admit, why would someone have at least that perception, and why would they accuse you of that?
Look, I'll admit, I did sleep with students. I didn't sleep with anybody in that particular class, but over the course of my teaching, I did sleep with students, and that was wrong. But like I said, it's not why I started the school, and I wasn't the person that selected the people to be in the class. So
that means that
it
you
wasn't a master plan on my part. But
girl,
yes, there were certain instances where, you know what, I was in a consensual thing with a student, and I shouldn't have been.
I think some people listening to this will say, how could you not see that there would be a power imbalance among why would someone have at least that perception, and why would they accuse you of that?
Look, I'll admit.
Oh, it doesn't go.
I did sleep with
James Franco. Like I said, it's really nothing to do with race. It's really about the men just behaving badly. I go from one story to the next. Now it's James Franco. You start a school, now you fucking your students. You know good and goddamn well there is a power dynamic there, and you cannot do that. You cannot do that. Yes, it's consensual, but ethically, you're out of order. You're out of order. That's like the president having sex with an intern. Yeah, it might be consensual, but you're the president of the United States. What other position would this lady be in? Do you think she was going to say no to the most powerful person? There's a power dynamic there that is imbalanced, and you know it. And then for him to say, I didn't start the school to prey on women, basically. I didn't even pick the women, basically. So to me, that's telling me you just fucking anything that gives you their pocketbook, you gonna take it. I didn't pick the women. What does that have to do with anything? So that means that you're not saying, oh, I found this woman attractive, therefore I want to have sex with her. So the girls, it didn't matter. You didn't pick them, but you still was fucking them. Like, girl. I'm like, do they even realize what they be saying? Like, do y'all hear? No, you do hear yourself talk. And because you are around too many men who are doing like this to each other, yep. That's why y'all think what y'all say sounds good. Because there's too many men around you nodding their heads and agreeing with the bullshit that comes out of your mouth. And that's why you feel comfortable enough to say dumb shit on public platforms. Girl, it's a mess. It's a mess. I think I'm done talking. Anything else? I think that's it. That was a lot of did y'all see Saweetie twerking on the balcony from far away? I said it's giving when all else fails. That's what it's giving, honey. Girl. Anyways, y'all, I think that's it for all of the topics that we had for Friday. Hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. For those that celebrate, have a peaceful Christmas holiday celebration with your family. Don't let anybody talk shit to you, and if anybody fucks with you, get them off of you. Get them off of you. You know how to do it. Yeah, you know what it is. If they come at you, get them off of you. So I feel sad. I feel sad for the people who were going on the airplane to their families, and now their flights are canceled. Anyways, y'all, that's enough talking for the day. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Have a happy Friday. Peace.